Is it common to lose libido? It's a question that we need to ask ourselves. Welcome back to today's video. Thank you so much and for stopping by. Thank you for those who already subscribed and are watching out the videos. If this is your first time, my name is Ruth Kwamby and this channel is all about healthy juices, smoothies and a bit of travel. And before we go on, please support this channel by hitting that subscribe button. Make sure your post notification bell is turned on so you're always the first to get notified when you have a new video coming in. Those who already subscribed, thank you so much and continue watching and welcome to today's video. Today's video, just from the title, we want to talk about, is libido common? Is having low libido common? By the way, research shows that a third of women from the age of 18 to 59 suffer from low libido. So we want to know, is it common to have low libido? What are the causes? Why does it happen? What are the remedies? How can we take care of it? And before we get into today's video, I hope you've watched the previous video that I did talking about ways in which we can improve our sex stamina. If you've not watched that video, I'll put the link in the description box below. Make sure you check it out and see how you can boost your sex drive. And for today's video, thank you so much for the video request. And we want to know that in as much as we want to build or boost our sex stamina in bed, but still there are issues that we cannot ignore. How do we deal with low libido? When does it come? How does it come? Because we know that in this life, sex can be seen to be so basic, it is so ubiquitous, and the problem comes when there is low libido or low sex drive, let me call it like that. Actually, it can lead to mental and physical torture if it's not dealt with. And it's good to understand why we have low libido. And from research, we find that 40% of women are silent about it. They don't want to share it out. They're either shy. So it's affecting the society and it's affecting our men, because if we don't share it out, if our partners don't understand this, then it's going to be difficult. It's going to affect the marriages. It's actually not going to affect, it's already affecting so many marriages, because when people don't have the urge to make love with their partners, then it's an issue. It will make people to start going out and looking for other partners. It will cause mistrust. It's going to make people to be unfaithful in their marriages. So we need to understand. So let's get into today's video. So just from the video, as we talked about the title, we're talking about low libido. You can call it lack of sex drive. And research actually shows that not only research, but women have a complicated sex drive, let me call it like that, because their sexual desires begin with the brain, like from the shoulder up. But for men, it's from the waist below. That is how their sexual desire begins. So they're very different, and there's so many reasons why there is low sex drive in women. What causes low sex drive? We have things like work issues, children, money issues, instability, when there is low energy, when there are physical body changes. All these things can result into a low sex drive. So what are the common contributors to loss of libido? Why are people losing libido? Why is there low sex drive coming in? We need to understand. Number one is pregnancy. Now we need to understand that sex is safe even during pregnancy, unless you have a low risk pregnancy. So people should not, it's a myth that people would say sex during pregnancy is not good, that the man will hurt the baby. No, there's nothing like that. That's just a myth. Sex is safe during pregnancy, unless when you have a high risk pregnancy, then you cannot indulge in that. Number two, sex does not cause miscarriage. Let's understand this. Sex cannot cause a miscarriage unless and otherwise. So that is a myth. People should stop thinking that when I'm pregnant, if I have sex, it's going to cause a miscarriage. And number three is all pregnant women want to make more love. That is a myth. There are people when they are pregnant, those who've been pregnant, they could maybe concur with this. The people when they're pregnant, they really don't have that urge for sex. It's normal, so don't take it in a different way. Some people just want to be kissed, just want to be cuddled and just hugged and held close. That's all. It's not that when you are pregnant your sex drive is going to go high. So number one, pregnancies can cause low libido, as I've mentioned, because when women get pregnant, what happens? They'll start to gain body weight. Some of them are not so comfortable with this body weight. For example, somebody who has been of maybe skinny, let me say low weight or just an average body, and then suddenly you start to add weight, people will become very self-conscious about this and very uncomfortable, and this would lead to them having a low sex drive. So it's common. And then hormones. When people get pregnant, there are hormonal changes that occur to them. So pregnancies is number one reason why women would have a low sex drive. So each trimester has different changes. What you need to do is, as partners, please communicate, understand what works well with your woman and what he doesn't feel like, and please understand the women at this point. Number two is postpartum. After delivery, we have a period that research says normally up to 6 weeks is allowed for recovery. So it varies for each woman. Some people would maybe take long, some people would take short. But at 6 weeks, some doctors say, or doctors would advise, it's okay to get back to your sex life. Now, how do you get back to your sex life? Remember, people have trauma from delivery. People are trying to recover back their bodies. People are breastfeeding. Miss V is still in shock of what happened. Now, all these things, as they happen to a woman, they would really sometimes be drawn off or drawn away from having the libido that they really need to satisfy their men in bed. Please, as partners, you need to communicate with each other. Don't let your man suffer just because you're undergoing this. Let the men understand that this is happening, these changes are happening in your body, and so it's not really that you're drawn away, but then you're trying just to get back to your sex life. So postpartum is another way that people can have low libido. Number three is menopause. Now, transitioning to menopause and no hormone replacement can cause vaginal issues. So when women are transitioning from just the normal lifestyle and going to menopause, what happens is their bodies have low estrogen levels, and hence sometimes it could be hard for them to have intercourse. So what they need to do is to boost their estrogen levels to help some of these changes and lessen emotional burden. So menopause is another reason, or let me call it age. That is another reason why women tend to have low libido. Number four is pain during sex. It happens. Pelvic pain is caused by many reasons. Number one, vaginal dryness. If you are dry and the man is just trying to penetrate, that is like torture to you. Actually, I have a remedy for dryness. Check the link up here. Watch that video, how you can deal with vaginal dryness. Please let this not be a reason why you can have withdrawn or why you really need to go away or have low libido. Number two is STIs. When people have sexually transmitted infections, then they are going to experience pain during sex. Number three is the penis size. If this thing is too big, then people are going to experience pain during sex. The latex allergy. People who use protection, there are some women who have allergy to this kind of lubrication that is used there. And another thing is the sexual positions that would cause pain. If somebody is not used, or if that position is not comfortable, let me say like that, then somebody is going to have pain. And another thing is depression and anxiety. when people are depressed or so anxious about something, then when you try to get into love making, it's going to be painful. And when people experience this pain during sex, then definitely they're going to have withdrawal from sex, they're going to have low libido, they will not want to have it. Please talk to your partner about this. Seek medical health consultation. Just check a doctor to advise you on what you can do. If you have vaginal issues, there is a video that I did, a comprehensive video that talks about how you can deal with vaginal infections. I also put a link up here and in the description box so that you can check it out and try to see how you can deal with some of those vaginal infections that come to you. So these are some of the reasons why people have low libido or they have low sex drive. Please, what you need to do is number one, you need to consult your doctor. If you have issues, then you can talk to your doctor, let your doctor advise you on the best ways forward. Number two, communicate with your partner. Please communicate with your partner so that you deal with these issues right at home. They are affecting our families. So many things are happening, and I think everyone can see what is happening around the world. So please make sure you communicate with your partner and talk about ways in which you can improve your sex life or bedroom matters, because this affects not only mentally, physically, but also emotionally. These three things. If there is no connection mentally, physically, and emotionally, people are going to be withdrawn. Good communication is the best foreplay that you can have as partners. If you don't communicate well, then what happens is that so many things are going to turn upside down. If you communicate well, then things are sorted, and when you go to the bedroom, everything is going to be smooth. But then women also want some attention. That is what we are talking about. Please, men, give women attention when it comes to sexual health and responsiveness. Make sure you talk to these women and help them understand. Another thing that could affect this is medication. If there's some medication that maybe are given to women and they could later affect they could maybe lead to hormonal changes and later affect their sex drive. So you make sure you check this out. If there are medications that are drawing you away, make sure you check them out. Another thing are medical complications. If you have some diseases that could also make you be drawn away from having your sex life as normal. So please make sure you check this out, talk things out with your partner, consult a doctor. I'm not a qualified medical doctor, so make sure you consult out and see what works well for you. I hope I have helped someone. I hope you've enjoyed watching this and learning from it. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section. Let's know what is affecting other people, what you've learned, so that we can share it out. And I hope you're going to subscribe. If you've not subscribed to this channel, I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.